right, guys, as we discussed, you know what's weird is that in the picture they don't even show you the symbol. They write the equation for the boundary line, but they don't show you the symbol. So I'd like to fix that. When I look at this, when I look at the red line, it's shaded below. So I would say that this is y is less than or equal to 2x plus 1. You guys see how when I just focus my efforts on the red line, it's shaded below. And they don't show the whole shading, they're just showing the place where it overlaps. Now if I focus my attention on the parabola, the blue, so when I look at this blue line, is it shaded above or below the parabola? It's actually shaded above the parabola. So the shading here is below the red line, but up in the parabola. So the parabola inequality symbol would be greater than or equal to x squared minus 2. So I hope you're starting to see the greater than and less than. All right, so any one point that is a solution would be in the shaded. Okay.
So with 1, yeah.
Yeah, 1, 1 works. It's right there in the double shading. Another solution would be 0, 0.
Or negative 1.
0, -1. I'm going to be really hesitant about -1, -1. Now, since neither one are dashed, I would take it. But if either one of these were dashed, it wouldn't work. So never pick a point on the dashed. If it's on the solid, it's fine. We could also pick 1, 2. Looks like 2, 3 is in that shading. So anything in the shading is a solution. Anything outside of the shading is not a solution. All right, somebody besides Callista shout out a not a solution.
-4,
-4, 4.
-4, 1, 8, 3.
4, 4, I heard.
Yeah.
Yes. 8, 3. I think someone said 0, 4. Yes, all good examples of not solution. 0, 8. Good. All right. So your assignment yesterday was in the big ideas. By the end of the day, I totally scrapped that and I made everyone do it on paper. So I'm gonna have you guys practice one on paper because I'm concerned with the multiple choice that maybe that wasn't the best practice for you. So let's open those books up to page 281.
Yeah.
Let's go to 281 and try one of these graphs. Let's make one from scratch. From scratch. And nobody has their tablet though. Okay. Let's see here. We already did 14. All right, let's do on page 282, let's do number 16. And let's practice making one of these. Now, if you have your own graph paper, do your own graph paper, you guys. I know it's a bummer squishing it in here. What I will tell you on your test, you are challenged to do this, but what I'm not going to do is give you problems where it's not arranged correctly. You don't have time for all that. So I'm going to go ahead and rearrange this for you, and I just want to see, can you come up with the correct graph and the correct shading? So I'm going to do the rearranging. You can do it if you want, but I want you to know for this particular test question, it's going to be set up for you with y by itself. So the first line I want you to graph is y is less than -4x minus 1. Ooh. And the second one is y is greater than negative x squared plus 2x plus 3. So what you're looking at is a straight line, because this first one is not x squared. We're looking at slope and y-intercept, and then a parabola. All right, how do we graph negative 4x minus 1? We begin at 0, negative 1. And then we move down 4, right 1. Up 4, left 1. Now I'm going to wait and see if you guys color the correct way. Color it up or color it down? You pick. Which one do you think is colored up or down?
Down.
So what will it look like when you color down? So when I say shade down, I mean on the y-axis. So put your pencil on the intercept and shade down. Don't stop there. I will get tests where just this little bit is shaded. That's how you understand which side to go. Now I'm going to fill in that whole side. So it ends up being left and down. That's shaded. And that's because it's a negative slope. Now for your quadratic, you don't use y equals mx plus b. It is not a straight line. You cannot do rise over run. You have to use quadratic graphing strategies. So the ticket there would be negative b over 2a for your axis of symmetry. And finding a vertex. And you have a handout on graphing standard form. So if you cannot remember how to graph a quadratic, you have a handout in your binder that goes through the steps. Did you do negative b over 2a?
Yeah. It's one.
It's one. Perfect.
I really messed that up last yesterday, didn't I? Third period. Let it go. All right, so x equals 1, and then we're going to plug that in for the vertex. And you can use a calculator to plug it in. Show it plugged in, but put it on the calculator. I do it with my hand. Oh, did you say 4, Flynn? Somebody said 4? Maybe nobody said it. Did someone say 4? It was bad. Is it 6?
No, don't listen to Rocco. Never listen to Rocco.
Is it 4? Hold on the negative sign, y'all.
Yeah, I got 4.
Alright, this we gotta be real careful about. Someone is being outside the door. Who's not here? I didn't take that. Do you have a pass or something? there so patiently. We got to be careful about this. This would be -1 times x squared. So this is like -1 times 1 squared. You do the exponent first. -1 times 1 is -1. So when the negative is outside the x, whatever. Alright, so it's our vertex, 1, 4. I'm gonna put my dot there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay. And now you have options. You could make a table. You could do a quickie little table to get your other ordered pairs. You would put your 1, 4 here, and then you would do 0, -1, 2, and 3 and plug in. Or you can just know the shape of the parabola. It doesn't have an A value. There's no stretch or shrink. So I know the shape of the parabola is down 1 over 2, down 4. What's your question? Mine is wrong right now. Mine is wrong. So that's really exciting.
Where are you supposed to?
There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And we're going to connect with a dash line. And then I'll give you a moment to decide, are we going to be shading inside that parabola or outside of that parabola? Inside or outside? So for y's, we're going to shade up. Now, is up inside or is up outside? Well, that completely depends on the arrows. So I'm going to put my pencil on the y-intercept and I'm going to shade up from there. And that happens to be outside the parabola. And it's really tempting to stop your coloring at the diagonal line. Ignore that diagonal line. Do all the way outside your parabola. And now all of your solutions are in the green part, where it was both yellow and blue.
No.
What does that mean? Yeah, that's the word on.
Question about the assignment yesterday?
It makes more sense now. It depends on like where the vertical then there's no shading. What's the vocabulary?
Let's take a look. What is the vocabulary?
I kind of need that.
That's a lot.
That's nuts. Like, can we go back to I'm sorry, but I can't. It's kind of difficult.